Happy to see you on our channel. This video is helpful for those who are willing to start or upgrade the career of an English teacher. In this video, you will find out the definition and scope of TESOL term, the importance and benefits of getting TESOL certified, and all the career opportunities for ESL teachers. Before we start, let me introduce you a TEFL and TESOL provider who is the best to choose when you are looking for a reliable provider to pass the TEFL and TESOL course to get certified. You may check their website following the link TEFL TESOL-certification.com. TEFL TESOL-certification.com offers the best conditions. Check for a 50% discount. It is good to know that a free interest 30-day period of installment payment is available. You get a job assistance when complete the course and obtain a TEFL and TESOL certificate. You get help from your personal trainer. Moreover, the course is accredited in UK, and there are more gifts and bonuses. With the world population becoming increasingly diverse and connected, it's common to meet a non-native English speaker. If you want to teach English to non-native speakers, you should know about TESOL Meaning. It is all about the strategies of teaching skill-based tasks associated with reading, speaking, listening, and writing. The TESOL course is a comprehensive compilation of methods and techniques needed in daily teaching processes. The meaning of TESOL is to teach English to the non-native speakers. In simple words, the TESOL certification aims to equip you with skills to teach English to non-native speakers. TESOL also helps teachers understand how language and culture interact with one another. Many native English speakers know how to use grammar and vocabulary properly. However, they may not have the rules to explain the proper application of vocabulary and grammar. By pursuing the TESOL training, you will be better equipped to teach non-native English speakers. The certification allows you to teach English in almost any country worldwide. Wherever you plan to work as an ESL teacher, you will require the TESOL certification. TESOL can increase your chances of landing a teaching job in the US or other countries. Getting TESOL certified means you have completed a minimum of 120 hours working through the course content. The 120-hour TESOL certificate has the most comprehensive curriculum. However, it is beneficial to obtain 150-hour or 250-hour TESOL certificate. Moreover, this course has a self-paced nature, and students aren't needed to meet the weekly deadlines. Here are the benefits associated with the TESOL certification. For TESOL-certified teachers, working and traveling are much more accessible. Moreover, with a TESOL certification, you will have access to better employment opportunities. This certification is accepted by most colleges and language schools. It would be easier to build a rewarding career with a TESOL certification. For instance, you can teach English in countries like China, Mexico, Japan, European countries. Such a teaching experience will expand your horizons. Excellence in translation, linguistics, and interpreting can lead to rewarding careers in business. TESOL lets you show employers that you have formal training in teaching non-native speakers of English. One way to define TESOL and its effectiveness can be the way the certifications build your proficiency in communication. The TESOL course requires a student to hone their communication skills, which come in handy in the future. TESOL certification also lets you improve your business communication skills. The TESOL certification can also make it easier for you to obtain a visa in the country where you wish to work. Moreover, the certification will boost your chances of being appointed by popular online teaching platforms. To get approved by these teaching platforms, you need an internationally recognized teaching certificate. And if you meet their requirements, you can even work remotely, part-time. Being aware of the TESOL meaning will let you understand its scope. One of the critical highlights of TESOL is that you'll grow professionally. The TESOL certification programs can help enhance your leadership skills and impart you how to grow interactive learning knowledge for students. The TESOL certificates aim to equip you with skills on how to teach. Besides understanding the TESOL whole meaning, you can learn how to teach abstract grammar topics. You will also be instructed on how to assess students and manage their behavior. TESOL and TEFL meaning are precisely the same. They both mean teaching English to non-native speakers of English. TEFL is commonly used when you want to teach English abroad in a foreign country. On the other hand, TESOL refers to teaching English to non-native speakers in an English-speaking country. Nowadays, most TESOL programs combine theory with practical teaching experience. Here are the top career opportunities in TESOL that you should know. Adult education teachers work with adults who are seeking further education in GED preparation and English as a second language. As an adult education teacher, you have to work in community colleges, nonprofits, correctional homes, etc. The ESL instructors work with non-native English speakers of all ages. As an ESL instructor, your primary responsibility is to teach students to communicate in English. Teachers should also know about TEFL and TESOL, meaning to differentiate between the learning objectives. It's essential for you to be a skilled communicator. This is because you'll be working with students belonging to different levels of proficiency in English. The primary responsibility of an instructional designer is to develop learning systems like educational resources and learning systems. You will also have to research the advancements in educational technology and deploy them to the learning process. The demand for English teachers abroad is pretty high. You shouldn't be misled by the following TESOL misconceptions. It is a primary misconception among the TESOL aspirants. But nowadays, there is a massive demand for English language education worldwide. With the right skills, you will always be able to find a job. ESL teachers are pretty popular in the world right now. The salaries of the teachers vary from country to country and city to city. The salary always depends on the location of where you are teaching. If you want to make the most money teaching English abroad, the Middle East is the best option. Most of the time, your students don't expect you to know their language. This is because you are the English teacher. They know that your primary responsibility is to teach students in English. There are lots of benefits to knowing the full meaning of TESOL. As the world becomes more globalized, many jobs require their employees to speak English. In other words, there is a growing demand for ESL teachers worldwide. You should get TESOL certified and realize your dreams of teaching English to non-native speakers. Thank you for watching the video. Here is a kind reminder to check the website TEFL TESOL-certification.com to get your TEFL and TESOL certification to start teaching English because it is the best way to earn money. Do not miss an opportunity to travel, working online, or to get a job abroad, or to be an EFL and ESL teacher in your country. Take care and all the best.